Oh, part 3. A date with fate.
Oh, Flower, it's you! And you brought your aunt.
Hello, Lachesis.
Oh, I'm so excited, girls. After Prim helped Echo win over my sisters, he invited me to a picnic by the river. Isn't it romantic? With grub cakes, strawberry jam, and everything.
That's great, Lackey.
Awesome.
Oh, before I forget, could you please give our alarm clocks back? I don't want to oversleep and miss the date.
Of course. And while I'm at it, I'm gonna get rid of most of my stuff. I'm tired of carrying it all around. Lackey, remember what you promised me?
I sure do, darling. Feel free to go into your aunt's laboratory.
Yes!
But not a word to Clotho and Atropos, okay? They wouldn't understand.
Don't worry, my lips are sealed. Thank you, Lackey.
Thank you, Lucky.
Wow. I've never seen such a tidy lab.
How many labs have you seen?
Only this, actually.
This is my woman cave.
Where the magic happens?
Not magic. Science. It's not always easy because of my forgetfulness, but all in all, I think I'm doing all right.
Wow.
Okay, we don't have much time. Any minute it could be too late for us to save your friend. Let's prepare for the procedure. I think I have everything we need, but it won't be easy. First, we have to find the 4 ingredients for a so-called base solution for the actual procedure, before we start adding the soul, the thread, and the feather. And we need to put them into the funnel over there in the right order. Thank Hades I have my little helper to guide us through the process.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, it's a machine I invented. It can calculate and display the exact procedure for any known experiment. No chance of forgetting. We just need to...
Is that the thing with the... Oh, it's like beeping, like it has an arrow, or wants to us to warn of something?
Who
Oh,
could
no.
that be?
No.
Prim, did anyone follow us?
No! I mean, I don't know.
Kyrres, open up.
Of course, who else would it
It's
be?
your father!
I know you are in there, and I know you are not alone.
He must not come in here. He'll ruin everything.
What do we do now?
Okay, listen. I'll go and get rid of him. You wait here.
But we don't have time. You said it yourself.
Don't touch anything. It's way too dangerous. Do I make myself clear?
We're gonna touch everything.
Yes.
Brother! What are you doing here?
I have reason to believe you have been plotting behind my back.
Nonsense, Thanatos. Why would I do that?
I do not yet know, but I suspect Prim is involved in your mischief as well.
Okay, I'm not gonna stand around twiddling my skeleton thumbs while Tristan's last chance slips away. I'll have to try the Orpheus method myself. But where do I start? I wonder what's under it.
A mirror.
A mirror. But I can't see my reflection.
Ooh, interesting, okay.
I have to put the 4 ingredients for the base solution into here in the right order.
Okay, what's in inventory? Okay, so really only... Oh, the shrunken head, interesting. But without the corkscrew. Spider eye, scythe, diary, and our ingredients. Okay.
Kyrres must meticulously document each step of her research so she doesn't forget anything. I know that my chances of making all this end well are microscopic, but still, a chance is a chance. Oh, good. Water. Oh, I'm thirsty as hell.
Don't drink that.
Whoa, it's salt water. What's this? I can't open it with my hands. I can't open. It's open now.
Awesome.
In hindsight, Thanatos' birthday present wasn't so useless after all.
See?
I've never seen Curies without one of these.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know these. My grandma always used to give them to me. They're hard as a rock. Real jawbreakers. Oh, they're sticking together. Got one.
A jawbreaker. Nice.
If the thing in there is what I think it is, I'm not gonna just lift the lid.
Alright, snake.
I wonder if Curies used this critter to create my little spider friend. Friends of yours, Isaac? I'll take some. As far as I know, Curies uses them to make her absolutely disgusting memory enhancement shakes.
Oh. Anything else we can touch up here? No. Okay. Let's check out the machine then.
Oh, what did Curie say? Oh, yeah, the instructions are stored on this machine. Let's have a look then. Shoot. It wants me to type in a password. I'm not going to just type in anything. I should try to somehow figure out the password.
Can I leave or... Yeah.
Curies must meticulously document each step of her research so she doesn't forget anything. When I was little, I used to be the queen of shooting paper balls across the room with these things. I shouldn't randomly try to... Ooh! That doesn't make any...
Of course it makes sense. Just have to be creative, okay?
Shoot. I can't ask Curies about her password right now. She's busy trying to get my father to go away. But I don't think it's working.
Oh, of course. Secret stuff.
That's it! Just let me peek over her shoulder real quick. Okay, I got the password.
Great.
C-U-R-I-E. Huh, it worked!
Curie.
What did
Nice.
Curie say again? We need to find 4 ingredients for this base solution thing, and the order in which to put them into the funnel. Well, come on then, Wonder Machine, tell me what we need. Hang on, there's no list of ingredients? It's just a story?
In a time when gifted musicians could move the hearts of gods and love transcended all, Orpheus adored the enchanting Eurydice. Tragedy struck when the serpent's bite, well, that's the first ingredient, tore them apart. Overcome with sorrow, Orpheus joined to the underworld. Armed only with his enchanting music. Oh, sorry about that. Bump my mic. Let me write that down. Okay, so... Serpent's bite. Overcome with sorrow, Orpheus joined to the underworld, armed with only his enchanting music. Hades, moved by his devotion, cries, so tears, meaning salt water, we already have that, and granted him the liberty to take Eurydice back. But on one condition, he must not look back. On the path of hope, Orpheus led Eurydice gently out of the underworld. However, as the light of the upper world drew near, he was stricken with doubt. He yielded to the temptation and glanced, so the eyes, back and saw Eurydice vanish into the underworld depths, lost forever. His whole heart filled with despair, and he realized that Eurydice's last breath had been taken. Last breath. Air, straw. So we either have to use the straw to blow into it, or just add the straw.
And what do I do now?
So what's really... Oh, of course! The jawbreaker for the serpent's bite, and probably the tin to collect the poison.
There's no need for unbearable... Yeah, it's the basket with the snake inside. Nope.
It will give the snake the jawbreaker. Oh, the straw?
The snake reacts to the sound, but it won't come out. Maybe it's hoping for some real music. If I could only produce more notes with this thing.
Alright, then let's get some more holes into it.
It worked. There you are, you little worm, you.
Alright, now I'll give you the jawbreaker.
Bite this, you oversized worm. It spat something out.
Okay. Now we have the poison. And okay, this is probably just, air. Alright, so what's first? The serpent's bite.
Let's see.
And next the tears.
And next up...
Then the eyes.
Then a little bit of this. And finally...
air. Like the last breath.
Yes, that's it! The base solution!
Awesome.
So, what's next? I bet the computer will tell me.
Alright, let's go then.
Finally!
It says-
These are the kind of precise instructions I can work with.
Insert 3 main ingredients in any order. Okay, cool. So we have the feather.
The phoenix feather.
The thread.
Tristan's life thread.
And the soul.
And Tristan's soul. I think that was right, but what now?
I mean, it's not in any order, so...
What in
What if-
Hades' name does that mean?
To learn the final ingredients, ask yourself. Mirror?
Hello? Yes? Hey! You're me! No, you're me. Can you help me? I don't know what the last step of the Orpheus method is. Oh, that's easy. See the two identical wooden boxes over there on the shelf by the door? I do. The final ingredient is in one of them. And what's in the other one? Oh, the other one is Pandora's box. You mean... Yep. If you open that one, all the evils and misfortunes of the world will escape and ruin your day.
So technically I have a 50-50 chance of hitting the right box. But I'm pretty sure the game is made in a way that I have 100% of opening the wrong box.
But which is the right one? Easy again, the right one, of course. Do you mean right as in the direction or as in not wrong? Both, I guess. Your right or mine? Is there a difference? Oh, I think I'll just have to guess.
Let's try the right box.
Okay, here goes nothing.
So that was wrong, of course.
Prim, what are you doing here?
Oh no.
It's too late. I messed up. It was all in vain.
Young lady, would you be so kind as to explain?
But I bet you that happens whatever box you open.
And so Prim finally told her father everything. She told him about how she had escaped to the land of the living and how she had killed Tristan with her touch.
She told him about how she and Ceres had planned to use the Orpheus method, and how she had collected all 3 ingredients. And finally, she told him how it had all gone wrong when she had attempted to carry out the procedure on her own. The Grim Reaper just stood there and listened. When she was finished, Prim expected Thanatos' fury to descend upon her.
But what she didn't know was that after all the evils and misfortunes had escaped Pandora's box, one thing remained, waiting to come forth.
What was that at the bottom of Pandora's box? Was it hope?
Hope.
Why did you not tell me about all this earlier?
I'm sorry.
Because she didn't trust you.
It was me, brother. I told her not to. I was sure you'd stop us in order to protect the balance of life and death.
You were right. Even the slightest disturbance of the balance can lead to chaos and to great suffering. But, Prim, I sense that you are suffering from great guilt, and I know how that feels. First of all, know that what happened to your friend was not your fault. It was mine. I should have spoken to you about your powers. And second, I might have a solution.
Really?
Ceres,
Yes, brother.
we can still save Prim's friend, but I need your help.
Yes, please.
What? Am I dreaming?
You are more than capable, sister. You always have been. Just look at all your inventions, and how you have helped Prim since she came here, and how you have helped me.
Thank you, brother. Of course I'll help you.
Good. While Prim is using her power, I want you to keep an eye on all the souls arriving in the realm in between. If one shows the slightest sign of disorientation...
I know. I will call you without delay.
No, Ceres. I will be with my daughter. You will solve the problem all on your own.
I will. I will. You can count on me.
You go,
Wait,
Ceres.
what do you mean while I'm using my power?
I saw you the other day in the Forbidden Forest. I saw what you did with that flower.
I don't understand.
You will, once you step through the portal that will lead you to Tristan.
But don't we need your record player to open the portal?
Another portal, I bet.
It is not the record that opens the gateway, Prim. It is the song. And I believe you have been carrying the means to sing it all along. Come on, Joe! Hit it!
What?
Joe?
A castle built from brimstone. It's everything I own. Oh my God, it's getting me. This castle is my home. A castle built from brimstone. It's everything I own. Oh my God.
Okay, that came as a surprise.
just seeing that for some reason. My camera shut off. Battery's probably dead. Give me a second. Alright, awesome. We are back. Sorry for that.
I'm not sure I can do it.
Trust in your abilities, daughter. For my part, I trust in them.
See you on the other side, I guess. Okay. This looks different. Hello? Thanatos? Kyries? Where is everybody? Where am I? Tristan! Oh, he's still dead. What did Thanatos mean when he was talking about the flower? I'm so sorry I couldn't help you.
Prim?
Is her power to reverse the state of a life form? So if it's alive, it dies, and if it's dead, it comes back to life? Is that her power?
Tristan?
I just had the strangest dream.
In a dream.
I was underwater, but I was also at this spin class, led by a huge river monster. And you were there. You saved me, didn't you?
What a weird dream, right? But now it's all over, and you can wake up.
Good. I miss my dad. But wait, is this still a dream?
I don't know. I hope not.
You were gone. I was looking for you everywhere. What happened to you?
Oh, that's a long story.
Well, since you're back, we have time now, don't we?
I'm not sure, Triss. You know, I'm living with my father now.
You met your father?
I did, and he wasn't quite what I expected. He's not exactly the fatherly type, not at all. But I know he's trying, and I know he wants to keep me safe.
Oh, look at that.
And I think we'll get along.
But can't you visit me?
I'm sure you can.
I'm afraid that's not...
Yes, she can.
Chill, dude.
Tristan! This is my father.
What?
Pleased to meet you, mortal. My daughter risked a lot for you. You must be a true friend to her.
And did you just say I could?
Yes, you have shown real courage and responsibility. And I believe, with proper training, you will be able to keep your powers under control. They are unique, Prim. You are the child of life and death. That means you have the power to both take life and to give it.
Ah.
Once your training is complete, I will grant you the freedom to pass between the two worlds. And to visit your friend, of course. It will be your privilege, but also your obligation to use your powers for the benefit of humanity. Prim Reaper.
Oh, that is... I didn't even notice that at the beginning. He's the Grim Reaper, she's Prim Reaper. Oh, that's nice. That's nice play on words.
I don't understand.
You will, human. My daughter will explain everything to you once she is ready.
So I'll see you again?
Yes, Triss, I hope soon.
And you?
We will also meet again. But not too soon. Now it is time to wake up, Tristan. Your father is waiting.
Dad. Prim. Thank you.
So this is it? Death becomes a family man after all?
I don't know. Atropos told her sisters this was not the end. It was the beginning.
Oh, it was both. It was the end of one story and the beginning of another one.
And what a beginning it was. See you soon, Flower!
Thanatos? Can we go home now, please?
But of course we can. Take my hand.
Aww. She does see them?
Nice shot.
Alright, so that's the end already. But there wasn't too much stuff left. I mean, it's still been 2 hours. Oh, that was a cute little game. I really liked it. They had a lot of fun, a lot of interesting puzzles, and a couple nice twists. Also like how they integrated a lot of mythology in it, like I expected to work, but I like how they went about it. Like the characters. And yeah. Overall, a nice little game. Also, the funny thing is, after the first stream, I thought about Prim and her behavior. And, yeah, because I felt like, you know, she was exceptionally angry and really antagonized her father. And I was like, okay, you know what? And, you know, he reacted badly as well. Because, you know, she was being basically a bitchy teenager, like, and opposing everything he said. Just on the principle to oppose it, not because, you know, it made any sense or anything. It's just, you know, being against something before being against something. And, as said back then that it's, you know what, because, you know, she's hurting, she lost her mother, she's mourning, and, you know, all of a sudden death appears, basically snatches her and kidnaps her. For her, it felt like a kidnapping into another realm, and her whole life is turned upside down. And, you know, that's just on top of her mother's death, and all the things happening is just a lot to handle, a lot to process, and, you know, it's an absolutely normal reaction for any person of any age to be overwhelmed with that amount of change and revelation, and react by lashing out verbally and potentially physically as well at other people who are around you, and, you know, actually just try to be nice and help. And of course you could see that Thanatos had to grow into his fatherly role, and he will continue to do so. But he's learning and growing, and I see a lot of potential in him. Like, he really has that energy. No, I think he can rock this. Honestly, I think so. But also after the last stream, it made me think of something else regarding Prim. You know, that it's so funny because I felt like I thought about it more and started to relate to her. You know, I think I said last time, on some of the last streams, I'm blessed enough that my parents are still both alive, and I'll be an absolute wreck on the day they die. Okay, special thanks to Gronk. What did he do? Okay, I have to do some research. Very big German streamer. Interesting to see his name there. I wonder what he did. Or is that just because he let's play it? And that was added afterwards. Anyway, I came to realize that I have a lot of sympathy for Prim being a teenager lashing out in her situation, or like in any situation. The thing is, as a teenager, as a 15, 16-year-old, that's the conclusion I came to. I was all very angry. I mean, I was more angry at 13. That was the time where I was really aggressive, and at 15, 16, it had turned more towards depression, but I still felt like, it was very easy to ruffle my feathers and to like get me really pissed and lash out. And especially I tended to lash out at my parents naturally, because I mean, sometimes maybe people my age, classmates and stuff, not that often, at least I hope not. That's at least how I remember that I'm not gaslighting myself. And naturally not teachers or anything, because, if you lash out at teachers, you get in trouble. But I remember that I had significant phase in my teens where I really lashed out at my parents a lot for a multitude of reasons. But I thought back about what it's like to be 15. And 15 is like or 15 or 16. I mean, Prim turned 16 in this game. But that's like a really shitty age if you think about it. In like your lifespan. Because you're not a child anymore. You're not considered a child by society and by most adults probably at 16. And therefore you don't really have the leeway that comes with being a child, where people can be like, when you like destroy something, or like do some stupid shitty stuff that children do, like, I don't know, take their crayons and paint and draw on the walls. Or I don't know, spill their meals, or spill their drinks, or shatter a glass because they can't properly hold it or something, or spill something, drop something, stuff like that. Or like they do silly things that make no sense because they just don't know better. Because then you can laugh it off, or if you break something, the little child didn't mean to do it. Poor thing. Let's not be angry, okay? So small children have like, at least if you're around some decent adults, small children have a lot of leeway with doing, like, failing and making mistakes because of their age. They don't know better, they can't do better. In general, that's the gist. And so there's a certain freedom that comes with this, a freedom of responsibility, of dealing with failure and mistakes. If when you're older and you make mistakes like that, it's like, oh, you broke something, oh, you drew on the wall even though you're supposed to know you're not supposed to do that. Then you get scolded, you get punishments, or it's like when you break something in the house because you're being careless, and it's like, take the costs to replace a dish or a glass from your pocket money. I know how many parents actually do that, but that's something some parents do. And on the other end of the spectrum, you have being a legal adult, being respected as a legal adult, and of course that comes with a whole bunch of responsibilities, but also with certain freedoms as well. Freedom to go your own way, to make your own decisions, to vote, to sign contracts, to smoke, drink, buy, and consume specific things, to make life choices, whether you go to college, whether you go to work, what kind of job you want to do, sign up for courses, trainings, whatever. Or leave and go to another place in the world. Go to another country to study, to live. That's all things that young children cannot decide and do by themselves. And, you know, this age of 15, 16 is a really shitty one if you think about it, because you are not a legal adult yet, but because you're like on the cusp of adulthood, and because of that, a lot of adults usually start to layering responsibilities on you. That you will also have to continue carrying as an adult. You know, choices like what's going to be my career choice, to be mindful of your educational choices, and maybe they will ask you to take a part-time job, and because they don't want to financially support you as strongly, or they want to be like, it's, you know, it's good to make that experience to earn your own money and pay for your own things with that. Or like to be like, if you really want something, take on a part-time job, or like do like some minor job, like, I don't know, maybe not selling lemonade, but like clearing out someone's yard or helping people in the neighborhood, and, you know, get a couple of dollars or a couple bucks from everyone until you can afford whatever it is you want to afford. You know, that kind of thing. So basically it's an age where you are burdened with responsibilities and a lot of things that are not nice, but you're not given extra freedoms for it. So you only have the negative and no positive effects. It's just everyone's demanding more of you to be more adult, more responsible, to fend for yourselves, or like to learn to fend for yourselves, and not rely on adult help so much anymore, in a sense, in certain situations at least. But you don't gain any of the freedoms that you get with an adult. So that age really, really sucks, and it's frustrating as fuck. And that's what I remembered thinking about this game, how frustrating it was to be 15, 16, and for everyone being like, you're 15, you're supposed to be able to handle this, or organize that by yourself, or, you know, whatever, finish that sentence however you will. And so basically some people will expect you to be a functional adult when you're not. And you won't be a functional adult way into your mid-20s, if at all. So yeah, and that frustration can lead to a lot of anger and aggression as well, and yeah. And that's why and remembering that, I really started to feel for Prim, and I wonder how conscious the decision was to make Prim that age. And it's always a certain decision when, you know, because a character's age is a very important factor in where they are in life and what their situation is. It's a very big part of that. So it really had me wondering if that was basically the intention of the developers, to have a character that's like on that cusp of adulthood, where you have this added pressure and no extra freedoms, and she's getting even more added pressure with being Death's daughter and having supernatural powers added onto that at that age. And yeah, just losing a whole lot of things in her life all of a sudden, and at least visibly not gaining anything. At least at first glance. Of course, this game is all about, you know, showcasing that basically one door closes and another door opens. And of course, once she started to open up and learn about the realm and, you know, spend more time there, she started to warm up to the idea of being Death's daughter. So yeah. That's my ramble for today. Thanks for watching.